to employees to rethink and opt for the retirement scheme if they like. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has asked regulators to see financial sector stability as a shared responsibility. Speaking at the 27th meeting of the Financial Stability and Development Council, or the FSDC, the Finance Minister said that regulators must take appropriate and timely action to mitigate any vulnerability and strengthen financial stability. Sapna Das joins us now with the key highlights of the meeting. FSDC meeting for the first time, Sapna, since the union budget. Take us through what was on the agenda and what we should expect from here on.
Absolutely. Some important advisory that the Finance Minister has shared with all the regulators present in Delhi for the 27th FSDC meet, the first one after the budget, as you have pointed out. First off, of course, the fact about the shared responsibility part among the regulators to ensure financial sector stability, also to ensure that any kind of a vulnerability in the financial system is well addressed, or rather has been taken note of before a kind of a crisis situation evolves. That's one. Second, the minister has also highlighted about reducing the compliance burden, bringing it down even further. And here the DA Secretary has shared a few details on that front. In fact, the Finance Minister, in terms of reducing the compliance burden, has also said that she'll be reviewing this position again sometime June, July 2023. So that will be a review that will happen very soon. Third, also in terms of cyber security preparedness, here I think there is a requirement to step it up further, because the economy is becoming highly digitized. So to prevent any kind of cyber attacks, any kind of a vulnerability in terms of the financial sector data, this preparedness also needs to be stepped up. That's Finance Minister's third advisory. Last but not the least, she's also extremely keen that all the unclaimed deposits, shares, dividends, and mind you, there was a reference that she had done in her union budget speech, and there will be now a time-bound action evolved plan that will now flow out from here onwards. So this money should be quickly identified and as much as possible returned to the nominee. So here the DA Secretary has told us that wherever the nominee details are available, all the financial sector regulators, not just RBI, in fact RBI has been most proactive. They've also indicated to the Parliament probably that around 32,000 crores worth of bank deposits are lying unclaimed, and these are there for a very long period of time. But even in terms of, say, your unclaimed pension money, insurance money, mutual funds, dividend shares, all of that should now be unlocked, and we should try and figure out where the nominees are. Wherever they are not there, I think the government would like to take a separate action plan. Apart from this, the government is also pretty much clear that yes, there are daunting challenges from the global economy, but at least for now, India's financial sector system is well protected. Let's also hear out what the Economic Affairs Secretary, Mr. Ajay Seth, had to say.
It was also noted that as the union budget has announced, that unclaimed deposits and shares and dividends which are lying in the pool, a drive should be taken by the concerned regulator, especially where the nominee details are available with them, though the nominees may not be aware of it. So in a time-bound manner, that activity to be taken. Beyond that, where the nominee details are not there, that a process has to be put in place.
Well, that is the Economic Affairs Secretary Ajay Seth there on the outcome of the FSDC meeting that took place earlier this evening. Aditya Birla Fashion will